5 out of 5 stars. It was fabulous. It was a masterpiece. I loved it. I don't want to take this cover to work. I actually did like social stuff. Screwing with my hermit sleep schedule. And I'm like excited to work on it again. The book isn't good. Would not recommend. Shark Tank is my favorite show. I am obsessed with it. I'm still reading Layer of Dreams. Oh my god. I love when I start my weekly vlogs looking like this because then you guys get to see me in my prime. Hey guys, so before we get started, this week's vlog is actually being sponsored by iSkysoft, so huge thank you to them. Their software is called PDF Element Pro. It's actually been super helpful for my line of work. It's basically just a software that allows you to edit PDFs, and part of what I do right now is freelance editorial work, and so sometimes my clients like to send me their manuscripts in PDF format, which usually is more static than Word documents. Like, you can't make changes to it, you can't comment on it or anything like that, which I like to do when I'm editing. I annotate a lot, I change a lot in the document, and so with this software I'm able to edit those files the same way I would with any Word document. I can add comments to them in the text, I can underline things, I can cross things out, I can do pretty much anything that I can usually do in Word. So this software is great if you have a similar occupation as I do, or if you're a student or teacher. If you have like PDF textbook pages or study guides or things, you can go in and add your own comments and things like that. And the software works for Windows and Mac, and they are offering a 50% off discount for my viewers, which is a really great deal. So I'll have the link down below in my description if this is something you might want to look into. Underrated, but super helpful. So yeah, I'll have the link down below in my description if you want to try them out and get 50% off. I would highly recommend them. And other than that, let's just get straight into the vlog. Good morning everybody, happy Monday, and welcome back to another weekly reading vlog. Today is the last day of September, and we're starting this vlog a lot later than usual. It's almost 11:30 and I'm still in the clothes that I slept in. I was out kind of late last night, like late for me, so then I slept in this morning for me, as in 8 o'clock. But I didn't have any teaching this morning, and my mornings are usually like I wake up at 5, I do my teaching, and then I go work out. But since I didn't have any teaching this morning, and because I needed the sleep, I slept in. I didn't do my workout this morning because I'm going to a Pure Barre class tonight. I've actually never been to one. This will be my first time, so excited to try it. I like can't talk. I do have nannying this afternoon, so I'm gonna leave here around 2:30. But so far this morning, I've basically just been working on YouTube stuff. I pre-filmed a ton of videos over the weekend, so I've been editing, uploading, making the thumbnails, all of that good stuff. And because it's the last day of September, I am still in the middle of 2 books, and I really want to finish them today so that they don't carry over into October, just because I have so many books on my October TBR. If you missed that video, I'll have it linked down below. But I have so many books that I want to read in October, and I feel like I'll just feel better if I have all of the books that I'm currently reading done with before the month starts. Like, it's a fresh slate, you know? I have been doing a little bit of reading this morning. I'm still reading Layer of Dreams. If you've seen my last couple of vlogs, this has been ongoing because it's such a long book. It's the sequel to The Diviners, if you didn't know, and I have 3 hours left of the audiobook. I've been listening to it at 1.75 speed. That means I have 1.7 hours left of the audiobook, so I'm not worried about finishing that one today. I'm gonna listen to it on my drive to work and then my drive back, and that alone should take care of the most of it. And then I'm also reading Feast of Sparks by Sierra Simone. I am a little worried about finishing this one today. I'm on page 225 and the book has 424, so I have 200 pages of this to read, but I have the ebook of this from my library, so I'm gonna see if I can get some like physical reading done while I'm nannying, because I don't want to take this cover to work, and then hopefully finish this tonight before my bar class. And then tomorrow I have something exciting going on. I'm going to the Jonas Brothers concert with one of my best friends from high school. The Jonas Brothers and Hannah Montana together was my first concert ever when I was in 5th grade. So I'm excited to see them again. I think it should be a really fun night. A good way to start off my October for sure. But yeah, today's goal is to finish these 2 books. I'm really enjoying both of them. I would just really like to finish them before the end of the month, which is today. And I actually haven't even decided what book I'm gonna start October with. I have like 20 books on my October TBR, so I do need to decide which one I want to start first. I think I'm gonna go with like a really fast-paced one so I can, you know, set a good momentum for the month. So maybe I'll pick up one of the thrillers I wanted to read. I don't know, but anyway, welcome to the new weekly reading vlog. I'll have the playlist linked down below with all of my reading vlogs in case you've missed any of the previous ones. And hopefully in the next clip, I will look a little less dead. Okay, this is just like a really tiny update. I've read like 20 pages of this and I listened to like half an hour of Layer of Dreams, but what I really wanted to talk to you about was yesterday was the premiere of the new season of Shark Tank. It's season 11, and if you're new here you might not know this about me, but Shark Tank is my favorite show. I am obsessed with it for literally no good reason. I know it's a weird show to be in love with, but I love this show. So if any of you also happen to like Shark Tank, let me know if you watched the first episode. I thought it was really cute. I really like the products. That show just makes me like smile and it makes me unusually happy, so it was a really good way to start my morning today. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock right now. I'm gonna leave here to go to work at 2:30, so I'm just gonna go make some lunch and try and make as much progress in this as I can before I leave. I'm about to head to my bar class, but just a quick update. I have an hour left of the audiobook for Layer of Dreams, so I'll definitely finish that tonight, and I have like 150, maybe a little bit less left of Feast of Sparks, so we'll see how much more I can get done when I get back. Good morning everybody, happy Tuesday. I'm just heading to Starbucks. My mom is working from home today, so I told her I would go pick her one up, and obviously I'm going to get one. I have nannying as always today at like 2:30, and then we have the Jonas Brothers concert tonight. I'm really excited about it. I finished Layer of Dreams last night, 5 out of 5 stars. It was fabulous. It was a masterpiece. I loved it. Haven't finished Feast of Sparks yet. Don't know if I'm going to. I'm seriously considering DNFing it. It's making me really angry. I'm like just really annoyed reading it. So we'll talk about that some more later. I'm just like not trying to finish it right now. I'm taking a break. So now what I think I'm gonna start a thriller, and I want to start Tunnel of Bones, which is a middle grade, because I think those two will be fast and easy to get me into a good start for my October TBR. So I'm definitely reading Tunnel of Bones, and I'm going back and forth on which thriller I want. I timed this really well because a ton of my holds came through in my library of thrillers. All of the thrillers that were on my TBR are available right now. But first we're gonna go get some coffee. I had some teaching this morning, and this is literally the first time I've ever done this. I got up, I was so freaking tired. I did my teaching and then I went back to bed. I've never done that. But bar last night was so hard. It was so much fun. I don't know if you've ever taken a pure bar class. I like to think I'm in like really good shape. I work out all the time. I do a ton of like strength stuff. So I'm like, oh, I'm strong. It'll be fine. It was so freaking hard. I was like dripping sweat. I didn't expect to sweat that much because it's like not cardio or something. I died, and then I slept like the dead afterwards. But it was really good. I had a really good time. I really enjoyed it. I definitely want to take another class there. The only problem is that it's expensive. This first class, because it was our first time trying it, was free. And then they said if you're still not sure and you're not like willing to take the jump and get a membership, you can do 3 more classes for $30. Is like how much I spend a month on my gym membership, but it's usually like $22 per class. So it's like a nice deal. So I might take advantage of that just to do a couple more classes because it was really fun. I really liked it. But I'm really hungry. So we're gonna go get some coffee and maybe something to eat. I'm also really excited because I feel like today is the first day we're having like real fall weather. It's a high of 60 degrees today. Up until now, we've still been in like the 80s. Some days are like 90 degrees, and I'm just not about that in October. Okay, so I'm having a hard time making up my mind about what I want to start next. I'm still reading Feast of Sparks. I'm gonna finish it because I'm like decently close to the end. I'm 68% of the way through, and the book isn't good. Would not recommend. It's really repetitive. Honestly, it's just kind of boring. Everything that I didn't like about the first book is like 10 times worse than this book, and I haven't even gotten to the ending yet, and I hear the ending is the worst part, which is actually what's keeping me reading because I want to see why everyone hates the ending so much. So at this point I'm like kind of skimming reading it because I just want to finish it. But since I finished Layer of Dreams, I'm going to start a new audiobook. I'm definitely starting Tunnel of Bones. It's only a 5-hour long audiobook though because it's middle grade, and I'm going back and forth on which thriller I want to start. I started listening to Then She Was Gone, but I'm not a huge fan of the narrator's voice and I'm just like not immediately into it. So now I'm going back and forth between my 2 Riley Sager books, either Final Girls or The Last Time I Lied. Or I could also listen to The Turn of the Key. I'm having a really hard time making up my mind. But for now, I'm just gonna start Tunnel of Bones because I don't think I'm gonna have a lot of time to read today, basically just when I'm in the car, and then I'm leaving straight from work to meet with my friend because we're gonna get dinner and happy hour before the concert, and then I'll be at the concert all night, and then I'm gonna pass out as soon as I get back. So today's probably not gonna be great for reading, but those are the books that I plan on starting next.
How y'all feeling this tonight?
Good morning everyone, happy Wednesday. I say morning It's 1 p.m. Like, I kind of have my voice, but it sounds like a little rough from the concert last night. But the concert was so much fun. I know I didn't like film very many clips, but we had a really good time. They had 2 opening acts, and I didn't get off work until like 5:30. The doors opened at 6:30, and we were taking the light rail, so we didn't get down there until 6:30, and we ended up going to get like sushi and some drinks before the show. So we didn't see like really either of the opening acts, but we got there in time for the Jonas Brothers, which is really all we cared about. But yeah, I got home very late. I had a little too much fun. I had a lot to drink, so my head is a little angry with me this morning. It's really not that bad, but I'm trying to still be productive today. I don't want to just like waste my day today because of that. So I'm actually working on my own book right now, getting back into edits. I took like, I don't even know how long of a break, at least a couple of weeks, and I'm like excited to work on it again. So that's what I've been doing this morning. Like I said, it's 1. I need to leave here at 2:30 to get the kids. I don't know why I thought it was Thursday this morning, so I was all excited to watch the new episode of American Horror Story, but that's not on until tonight because it's Wednesday. But yeah, I purposefully scheduled myself not to have any classes this morning, which is really good because I would have had like 2 hours of sleep and I had to get up and teach, which would not have been good. But yeah, I haven't really updated the vlog because honestly I haven't been reading, both because I've had other things to do and I've also just like not been in the mood. So I read a little more of Feast of Sparks I think since we spoke last, but I didn't even end up starting one of my new audiobooks yet. So I'm thinking I'm gonna start the Tunnel of Bones audiobook on my way to work today. Honestly, with it being a 5-hour long audiobook and me listening to it on 1.75 speed, I could probably start and finish that book today if I wanted to. Hey guys, I just have a really short update for you. It's about 5:45. I got home from work a little bit ago, but I did some reading today. I started Tunnel of Bones. I made it to chapter 6. So I have 4 hours left. I listened to like about an hour of it. And all I'm planning for the rest of the night is I'm gonna go work out, and then I'm gonna do like a really chill night, put a face mask on and read a book in bed, and then go to bed early because I need to get my sleep schedule back in order. This week and like last weekend I actually did like social stuff. I was screwing with my hermit sleep schedule because I do have teaching in the morning. So I'm sorry, I feel like this vlog is going to end up being really like anticlimactic because it's just, I'm not even like, I was gonna say I'm having an off week and I'm not. I'm having a perfectly fine week. I just haven't been reading very much. Good morning everybody, happy Thursday. I just put oil all over my face because my skin was super dry this morning, so if I look really shiny, that's why. But I got my teaching done for the day. I watched the new episode of American Horror Story and I obviously just got out of the shower. This episode of American Horror Story, finally things are happening and I'm into the new season now. Like I've said in the past couple of vlogs, I feel like it's always a slow start. But what was this, episode 3? I feel like it's the first good one. Lots of like plot twists and stuff that were kind of just like silly, but it's fun to watch. It made some more progress in Tunnel of Bones. Also, I'm exactly a third of the way through it, so I have like a little less than 3 hours left. And I just found out that I actually have tomorrow afternoon off. I don't have to nanny because it's one of the kids' birthdays, so the mom is like staying home and getting ready for the party and stuff all day. So that's nice. Hopefully we can get some more stuff done tomorrow. And since tomorrow's a Friday, that's just kind of nice to have a Friday off, you know, long weekend. But yeah, I don't really have much to update you on today. I have my live show for my book club for Sorcery of Thorns on Saturday, so I might spend some time sitting down and like taking notes and just like talking points and getting ready for the live show, and hopefully edit some more of my own book today. But that's pretty much all that's going on. Good morning everybody. Today is actually Saturday. I meant to vlog yesterday, but this week has been so busy. I have just had so many things going on. I did get a lot done, so I do have some updates for you. I'm just about to jump in the shower because today is another busy day, but let's do an update first so I don't forget again. So yeah, yesterday I finished Tunnel of Bones. I gave it like a 4 out of 5 stars. I think I really enjoyed it. It was really cute. It was exactly what I was in the mood for. And I also didn't realize that the new season of Grey's Anatomy had started up again, and so there were 2 episodes out, so I watched both of those to get caught up. I've been rewatching this series, so I think I'm back in like season 10 on my rewatch, so jumping to season 16 or 17, which one? I think we're on 16, was kind of a bit of a jump to go back to like the current timeline, but it's my favorite show, so it's always a good time no matter what part of the show I'm watching. And I started reading Turn of the Key, so that's gonna be my next audiobook. I did read some more of Feast of Sparks yesterday, slowly but surely making it through on chapter 25, so I have like 100 pages left of this. And then I also got my book of the month book in the mail. Wow, my hair just looks cute this morning. But if you didn't know, I'm an affiliate for Book of the Month YA, which is a book subscription service that sends you a book every month and just the book, no other fancy stuff. And it's $15 a month month, but I have a code and a link down below in my description that you can use to get it for $10. And so the book that I chose for my October pick was The Beautiful by Renee Ahdieh. This has been a really anticipated release for me, but I've been seeing a ton of negative reviews for it lately, so I'm nervous. This book is about vampires in New Orleans in like 1872, and that's really all I know about it because I love vampire books, and this just kind of sounded like the Originals TV show, and Vampire Diaries was like my thing. So I don't know, I'm hoping I enjoy this more than the reviews I've been seeing lately. I'm trying to just go into it with an open mind because I was really excited about this book, so I don't want to let other people's opinions ruin it for me. So yeah, I think those are all of the updates that I have for you. Like I said, this week has ended up being like so busy, like so much busier than usual for me. Like I had all of my usual busy stuff and then I had like more things piled on top of that, and I've just been kind of struggling to balance everything this week. And I'm also getting sick. I'm super congested and my throat hurts and I just don't have time for this right now. I'm supposed to have my live show today for our book club, and I was thinking about pushing it back to a different week because I feel so sick. But well, I'm gonna take a shower and like get ready for the day and see if that makes me feel better, but all I want to do is sleep. Something's gotta change. I've got too many things going on in my life right now and I just don't have time for everything, and I might need to let like something go. Like I'm at that point, it's that bad. So yeah, sorry, I don't mean to just like sit here and complain, but if it feels like I haven't been updating this vlog very much this week, because I haven't even had time for reading. So yeah, I'm gonna go jump in the shower and hopefully we'll get more than one update for today. Obviously today is Saturday. I figured like this vlog is gonna be so short for the week because I wasn't updating you much, so I figured I would just combine the weekly and the weekend one to see if I managed to get anything else done this weekend. I have plans tonight too, and I just, oh my god. We'll see. We'll see how today goes.
Feel under your control. Everything is real, so hit me. So hit me. So hit me. First a confession. With you, I feel a connection. With